Aries communication. So, this is a very direct approach to communication. So, there's really no reason, wherever Aries is, to hold back on what they think. So, they're just going to say it. And it's interesting because it's the youngest sign in the whole zodiac. It's known as the baby. They are very much like immature in this regard. So it means that they don't have the instinct yet to not directly communicate what they think and what they feel. Like they're just going to come right out with it. Again, you might say, "Oh, I've met lots of Aries that weren't like that, blah blah." Well, look, if they have lots of water in their chart or air, for instance, they might be more likely to not be as direct. They're going to maybe keep some things a bit more to themselves. There are some signs that are very particular about what they share and who they share it with. Aries, by nature, is not one of these signs. They're very much, this is me, take it or leave it. And if you put it into an area of communication, so if you put it in like the Mercury placement or the third house or whatever, this is a person who's going to say what they think. Why hold back? What is it that I need to hold back for? What, to hold back on your feelings? Deny what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, like you're that sensitive and you can't handle my opinion the way that I see things and you take it personally? How is that my fault? And you can kind of see the logic here. At least I hope you can. At the end of the day, just because somebody shares something direct and honest doesn't mean that it's instantly mean or cruel or any of these things. It's just they're telling the truth. And at the end of the day, that should be something that is revered and pushed forward because only the truth matters. So, yes, and Aries can be frustrated. They can get angry and they can snap out of nowhere, what seems like to other people. But at least you know where you stand. At least you know where the Aries, what they're thinking, where they're at, where they're going, where they've been. They'll tell you all that. They have no reason not to. So if you want blatant honesty and you want truth and you want the reality of conversations to be as open, honest, and whatever as possible, this is the sign you choose. If you can't handle things being too abrupt, and too direct, you might struggle, but at least you know where you stand. There's no mincing words. There's no, oh, I don't know what the Aries thought. That's not going to happen. They will tell you point blank what they think, how they see things, and they won't hold back. So again, it just depends on what you want, but in terms of knowing the truth about someone, where they're at and how they feel, and Aries is definitely the choice. Go for truth.